So this is a great white response for the great white stoke and the great white north. Start off with a weather report, and then we got a lot to unpack. Down here, it is a balmy 77. We just had a front come through, so kind of have that warm weather that swirls around a cold front as it comes in, but that's where I'm at. 77. Hear tell of you up there in the zeros and the single digits, and then apparently Kansas City, according to what somebody tells me, the Miami Dolphins are going to have to play in like minus 20 weather. So that takes care of the Freedom Weather Report. So lots to unpack. You mentioned lockdown, where the Jews would still be able to go to synagogue via tunnels, crossing that with Christians being prohibited still from going over to, I believe you made mention of, so illegal aliens coming into America via tunnels, but we can lump that together anyway, that's fine. Overrepresentation of Jews in positions of power, overrepresentation of Jews in positions of banking, in entertainment, specifically even porn. Now, let's stick a pin in this porn thing really quick. No, let's dig our heels in on this porn thing really quick. You mentioned that it would be fine for the goys, as I believe you said, but not actual Jewish people to be in the porn. Which, and all I could think of was like the damn shame of it, because Jewish women, by and large, have amazing boobs. Tex gets sick and tired of me talking about Winona Ryder's boobs. But there's also Fran Drescher. There's Sarah Silverman. These are epic boobs. Barbara Streisand, in her day. Babs. Her boobs are like butter. What a shame. What a shame. But to wrap it all up, a big thing that struck me and made me pause was the way you mentioned the videos that Shafe makes or the videos that I make as being ones that support or pump up the enemy. That sounds pretty personal. I believe that you and I have a difference in experience that has caused a I don't want to say it's a cognitive dissonance, but it's a cognitive dissonance. You have your version of it, and I have my version of it, where you've witnessed something, seen something in such a way that's caused your feelings and your core beliefs to be along the lines of where you and I are different. I don't know what's wrong with me, but honestly, going back to, I believe it was George W. Bush during TARP, when he talked about the government using tax dollars to bail out companies. Now, whether that company is Jewish owned or not, I could give a shit. But when the leader of our nation said that we had to do this because these companies were too big to fail, that so went against all of my core beliefs that I haven't been the same since. You know, I haven't been the same from the standpoint of how I view capitalism, how I view the country, how I view leadership, how I view politics. And then Obama coming in, and from my point of view, financially, economics-wise, from the George W. Bush administration through the Barack Obama administration, I did not see I perceived as a change in actual economic policy. It was a continuation of such. With the Bernanke. But we go from, a balanced Fed sheet to this nightmare that we have now, to upwards of a $34 trillion debt. I don't see it. I don't see it the same way when I wrap it up in a package and place it on the head of a Jew. Thing I don't understand is, if ever there was an opportunity for the Jews to be eradicated from the earth, then it would have been World War II and the Germans, but yet it didn't work out. Like, is it going to work out better now? Like, what's the plan there? You know what I mean? I don't have enough of a care about it. I will tell you one thing I do care about, and this is something I feel we can have some common ground on. The other thing that gave me pause was during the COVID lockdowns, and they wouldn't allow churches to congregate. Now, to me, in the moment, that was nearly some apocalyptic shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like when I was growing up and we used to watch those Kirk Cameron movies, like with the Left Behind and all that stuff. It flat out made me think of those movies. Like, where's the rapture coming, you know? But in summation, we are being deprived of Jewish boobs, and that's not fair. And their creamy skin. Yeah, Winona Ryder's boobs. If you don't believe me, Google it. Which you may have Jew Blocker 3000 on your computer, but unlock your Jew Blocker 3000 and Google Winona's boobs, and you'll see what I'm saying. And then also to watch I think it's Dracula, 1991, that scene when she's in the nightgown, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And you'll open your heart, and you'll go and finance. You'll go and finance a new Chevrolet. Maybe a nice ring for you, lady. All right. Hope all is well up with you up there, man. Stay warm. Chop that firewood and stuff. And appreciate the videos.